This guy was in his front yard and he was completely nude, and his wife was completely nude as well. And he would work on the car, and he would trim the bushes, and he would do all kinds of things outside the house. They would continuously call the police and say, "Can we do anything about this? This guy is just naked in his yard all the time."
And the footage that they got, like, he was bent over.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you could see everything.
Yeah, and they're blurring out this footage because the guy, as the news crews are there, is totally naked in his yard. And the cops say, "Hey, if you don't like it, don't look at him. He's on his own property. He's not violating the law." And when we looked at some of the laws there, C-Lane brought it up, and it said you can't be naked on your own private property if you're doing something considered to be obscene or something.
It's a vulgar or indecent manner.
Well, as the U.S. Supreme Court said,
they know it when they hear
know
it.
when you see it, yeah. But the last part of that statute, because I just pulled it up here, is or to be naked in public except in any place provided or set up apart for that purpose. Well, this is private property, but you're still in public. You can be viewed from a public place.
Yeah. The part you just read sounded like it was for a resort.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, it doesn't apply to resorts if they're allowed there.
Because it's set up specifically for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had cases before where people were arrested for exposure of sexual organs. They were actually inside their own home. Now, the police had come in for another issue, and there was an old lady who was wearing a nightgown and sat down, and legs went wide open, and those charges were eventually dismissed. So they could have arrested these people if they wanted to. It seemed like they didn't really want to deal with it or didn't want to have to try to prove that it was indecent or vulgar. But
this guy can just be in his front yard.